and I think he was going to take Jewish instruction. I think he
That
did.
was after they moved to Austin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and
best story
really
I heard about that is they went to meet the rabbi for the first time over breakfast, and Blaze ordered sausage, which was a true Blaze thing to do. Thinking he shouldn't have bacon. So
Was it you who told me about the yarmulke?
no,
He invented a portable yarmulke so you could have it all the time. This is a palmika. So it is my palmika. But that didn't work out. That didn't work out at all. But they were serious. They were serious.
Oh yeah.
I think she.
It was either 76 or 77 when Blaze and Sybil decided to get married. And Sybil, I'm pretty sure it was Sybil, felt that her parents weren't going to deal with her well. It was going to be tough enough with Blaze, but they weren't going to deal with her well if he didn't convert to Judaism. And I happened to be there, and they had set up a meeting on a Saturday morning where he was going to have his initial meeting with the rabbi in Austin. And Blaze and I went first, and we were getting breakfast, and they were going to come meet the rabbi at this little place. And we're going through the line getting the breakfast. Now, of course, was going to go away and let them meet with the rabbi. But we're going through the line getting breakfast, and Blaze is piling on sausage and bacon and throwing all this stuff onto his plate. And I said, Blaze, this is not the right idea. This is, you got to have to control yourself on this. In fact, I believe Sybil pulled the plug on it. It actually never happened that morning. And I think it was because Sybil pulled the plug on it, just kind of sensing that it wasn't going to be the right time to do it. Although I know they did. They did go through some classes. They did go through some classes for Blaze converting to Judaism. The Blaze at this period decided he wanted to write a Jewish folk song. And he wrote, I can't remember what he titled it, but it went, "Shalom, little doggies, your bagels are ready. There's fresh lox and cream cheese if you want it too. Hanukkah, 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 Merry Christmas to you." That was his Jewish, that was as much as I remember of his Jewish folk song that he wrote. He also came up with an idea. He wanted to do a kosher fast food place where the theme would be "Have it Yahweh."
So I wrote to my parents and told them that we were going to get married, and got actually 2 letters back. The letter that my father wrote to Deputy was really a plea for him to consider converting to Judaism. And the thing that was really powerful about that for Dep was that my father said to him in the letter, if you're going to marry my daughter, I don't want to welcome you into my family as a son-in-law. I want you to be a son to me. And that really touched him. So I found a rabbi at the University of Austin in the Hillel, which is sort of a Jewish fraternity. And so we made an appointment, and we went to see this man. And he was extremely kind and very receptive, really. He was extremely small. He was a really tiny guy. And so here was Deputy, and here was this little guy. And he was so open to this possibility. And he kind of explained what the process would be. And a lot of it is academic. So he starts piling up these books that Deputy needs to read, like Martin Buber and all these Jewish philosophers, and some little part of me is starting to sink. You know, I'm just thinking, you know, this is not the way for him to enter this. You know, but deputy was right there. You know, and picked up the books, and so then the rabbi says to us, well, let's go out to have breakfast together. So we go to some little restaurant on the strip, and we sit down at breakfast, and deputy orders sausage. And at that point, I was like, this is not happening. This is not going to happen. I can see it. Let's just let this one go.